Meantime, are also falling today after announcing a deal to buy a banking infrastructure company. Kate Rooney has those details for us. Kate.
Hey, Morgan. SoFi continuing that M&A streak that we've seen recently. The fintech company announcing plans to buy Technisys. That's a Latin American-based software company for $1.1 billion. The move helps position SoFi as a full-service bank and lets it control more of the back-end technology. It's an all-stock deal, SoFi says, should add roughly $800 million to the top line and about $85 million in cost savings over the next 3 years or so. SoFi became an FDIC-insured bank after buying Golden Pacific. It also bought another software company, Galileo Financial, a couple of years ago. Shares are down more than 8% here after that news. Year to date, shares down more than 30%. Back to you.
Kate Rooney, thank you. Anastasia, I want to get your thoughts on this because in addition to SoFi specifically, it does speak to how much competition is in the fintech space and how much the lines are blurring.
There is a ton of competition in the fintech space, and we see that in the public markets, we see it in the private markets. And the reality is it's going to be really difficult to win if you have a standalone app, if you have a trading app, or if you have a banking app, because there's so much competition. But I think what a company like SoFi is trying to do, they're trying to create a platform and an ecosystem that essentially is a super app. And what is likely ultimately to win in fintech is who has the ecosystem and who has the scale. So I agree, Morgan, that we're going to see more consolidation within fintech as we build out the super apps. And I think the beneficiaries of that are going to be especially private market companies. So, for example, only 3% of fintech is publicly traded. The rest of that is in private markets. And if you look at the global unicorns out there, about 25% is in fintech. So it's a very fertile fishing ground, I would say, for companies like SoFi looking to have these bolt-on acquisitions. So, by the way, everybody wants to be a neobank. Everybody wants to invest in one and bank with one. But what these companies have to figure out is how to actually make money and how to have a profit margin. They haven't done it yet, but scale might be one way to do that.